Hi everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a super quick tutorial. Hopefully I can edit it down so it's not too many steps because I wanted to show you guys today my kind of Valentine's Day inspired look. I wanted to get a couple out there for Valentine's Day since I really don't do many holiday inspired looks, and Valentine's Day is one that I feel like you can do anything with. You can do something bright and crazy and dramatic like this. This isn't too dramatic, but you can do something similar to this, or you can do something really soft with a lot more baby pinks and more pastel colors to get more of a softer, kind of more, I guess, toned down look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is one that I would personally wear. It's really fun. I actually think I'm going to wear this for Valentine's Day because I really like how it came out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to stop rambling now and just get on with the tutorial. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so I've already started off this look by applying my Urban Decay Primer Potion all over my lid. Then I went into my Wet n Wild Idolized Cream Shadow Stick, and it's just a champagne shimmer cream shadow, and I applied that all over my lid. And the next step that I did was apply a piece of tape just to get this sharp edge that we have right here. What I'm going to do next is I'm going into my Sigma Medium Angled Shading E70 brush, and I'm going to be taking two colors from my 88 Original palette, and I'm going to mix two red shadows. The shadows I'm using are this red right here and this red right here. So I'm just going to mix these two together. And what I'm going to do is just pick those two colors up onto my angled brush. Okay, so once you pick up those two colors on your brush, I'm starting by applying this color into my orbital bone. You don't want to apply this color where your eye naturally creases, since, especially for me, it does crease kind of far down. I want to apply this here where my eye kind of sinks in, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is just apply this color 2/3 of the way in. You want to leave the inner corner right here open for kind of a lighter color, and then you want to bring it here and connect it towards your lash line and just start blending it a little bit. And make sure you bring it kind of to a point. You want to keep this in more of a cat eye shape. Next, what you're going to do is take that brush, wipe it off on a clean towel or napkin really well, because you really don't want any color on there, because we're going to start to apply our other crease colors. Now what I'm going to do is go back into my 88 palette, and I'm picking up this pink shade right here. And then what I'm going to do later on is pick up this kind of lilac shade right here. So I'm just going to first pick up that more magenta pink shade, and I'm just going to take that onto my brush, tap off the extra because you don't want too much product. And what we're going to do is apply this here above the red. You don't have to worry about blending right now. You just want to have the color placement down. Again, keep it in that cat eye shape and bring this color down into the inner 1/3 of your crease. And once you have this color placed, you don't have to worry about blending right now. Once you have it placed, we're going into a low Cornell, I believe this is 3/8 of an inch. It's just a kind of flat shader brush. And I'm going to pick up that kind of lilac shade onto my brush. And what we're going to do is just place this onto our lid right on top of that cream shadow pencil. And make sure you bring it up into your crease and here along the outer corner. And once you have this, you're going to go back into your palette, and I'm taking this kind of really dark purple shade right here, and then we're going to take a little bit of this kind of deep blue, and we're going to take first that kind of medium tone purple onto the other side of the brush. Just flip it over, pick that color up, and apply this here along the outer corners. And then again, go back into the palette, pick up that really dark kind of purple shade onto the brush, tap off the extra because you really don't want too much of this color. And then what we're going to do is apply this here along the outer corners, and then bring it here slightly into the crease. You really just want to place this color very slightly. We'll blend out in a minute. So once you have that, go back into your Sigma angled brush. What we're going to do is, again, just wipe it off on a clean towel, because you really don't want to start making the colors look very muddy by mixing them all together. So we're going to just wipe it off, and then what we're going to do is just kind of blend these purples into the red. So just bring this color in a little bit further. You don't want to go more than, I would say, about halfway to 2/3 of the way. And just kind of blend all these colors together. And then when you get to where you want to blend the pink and the red together, what you can do is go into another brush. I'm taking a more fluffy brush for this. I'm just going to wipe this off really quickly just because I used it for my other eye. And what we're going to do is just blend the pink and the red really good with this brush. Now, as you can see, the pink kind of goes everywhere and it kind of takes over the red and lightens it really badly. Like, it makes it almost non-existent anymore. So what you want to do is you want to go back into that angled brush where you're getting a lot of use out of this brush. Get those two red colors again. Again, tap off the extra and go back in and just intensify the red. So just go back right here in your crease, right above the purple. And just intensify this red really well. And you can just keep going back and forth with the brush to blend it out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is apply my highlight. The color I'm using is Gunmetal, and this is by Sally's Beauty Supply. It's just their 99-cent eyeshadows, and this is what it looks like. And I'm taking these colors onto a small kind of flat shader brush. I'm picking that color up, tapping off the extra, and I'm going to apply this to my brow, blending into the pink just to kind of blend it out. And then what we're going to do is take a little bit more of that highlight shade and apply it here along the inner corner, blending out these crease colors. Okay, so now that we're done with all of that, we're just going to kind of lightly peel off this tape. Be very gentle because you don't want to tug on your eye. So I'm just going to take it off. And once you've done that, we're going to go into a small Sonia Kashuk angled brush. And we're going to take that medium tone purple that we use here on our outer corner. Not the darkest purple, just the medium tone purple. And what we're going to do is apply this here along our lower lash line. And blend it into that inner corner highlight and blend it into our outer corner colors here on the outer corners of our eye. Just like that. And then the next step is to apply a white eyeliner into your waterline. So I'm just going to do that quickly. And this eyeliner is by Prestige. It's just the color white. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyes, I'm just going to apply my eyeliner and mascara. I'll come back and show you what I did on the rest of my face. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyes, I'm going to move on to the cheeks and my lips. For my cheeks, I really wanted to add a more contoured effect, just to add a little bit more, I guess, definition to this look. The color I use is my Sephora Mineral Loose Powder Foundation. Like I say in almost every tutorial, since I believe this is discontinued, just use a foundation color or a darker eyeshadow color that's a little bit darker than your natural skin tone. I would say about 2 to 3 shades darker. And just go apply it under your cheekbones, along your temples, and then along your jaw. I applied that there, and then what I applied is my NYX Cream Blush in the shade Rose Petal. It looks just like this, and here is the color. And then I'll just show you guys the inside color. It's just a cream blush, and I just applied that onto the backs of my cheekbones and blended towards my apples. I did go a little bit overboard, but I wanted to just make this look a little bit more dramatic. I wanted to go all out for this look, so I did that. Okay, so for my highlight, I just used my Sally's eyeshadow in the shade Gunmetal. It's the same shade that I used for my brow highlight. And then what I did was I filled in my brows and extended them just because I wanted them to end where the eyeshadow ends. I didn't want it to kind of cut off. So I used this shade from my NYX 10 color eyeshadow palette in Versus. I used this shade right here. And then for foundation and concealer, I use my NYX concealer in a jar since I'm planning on washing this off right away. It's in the shade Beige. I can show you what it looks like. Here's the color. And then here is the concealer. And then for my foundation, I just used my Maybelline Superstay Makeup, and it's in the shade Classic Beige, which looks like this. And I just applied that onto my face with my e.l.f. Studio Powder Brush and just kind of buff this onto my skin. What I do when I apply foundations with this brush is I take water, I have it just in a spray bottle, and I just spray a couple times onto the brush, and then I start blending it out all over my face because I feel like it gives me a more natural finish. It shears down the product a little bit, but I feel like it looks more natural on my skin, so I always like to spray my brush with a little bit of water beforehand. You can also use, if I can find it, you can also use Fix Plus by MAC. It's really good. I love it for this, but this can get kind of expensive, so I just use water. For my lips, I just use my Rimmel Moisture and New lipstick in Vintage Pink. Looks like this. It's just a cool tone pink. And then what I did was I went over, because I wanted to add a little bit more warmth to my lips. Since my eyes are very cool tone, my cheeks are very cool tone, I wanted to add something more warm. So I used my Motives lip gloss in the shade Tropical Sherbet. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to read that, but it's in the shade Tropical Sherbet, and it's just a kind of orangey gloss with a little bit of gold shimmer to it. So I really like it. It just warms up the lips and just adds a little bit more color and shine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. That's pretty much it. Other than that, I just applied my Avon Super Extend Mascara. And then I applied my, hold on, let me just grab it. My Maybelline Eye Studios Gel Liner in the shade Black is Black. It's just a black gel liner. So I hope you guys enjoyed again. And until my next video, bye guys.